Hi, I'm Stixi and I'm product manager at Focus Bikes. Today we are taking a deep look at the Jam Squared SL. So the Jam Squared SL is our newest generation and our most modern approach to lightweight e-mountain bikes. The full carbon bike is designed for people who want a sportive and active ride on all sort of trails. Light EMTBs are not only about the weight itself, they are also characterized by their handling and their motor support. So with reduced motor support compared to the full power solutions we offer, you get a more natural ride feel and a more pure connection to the bike and the trail. For that particular bike, the rider is an all-round trail rider. So he prefers to ride on man-made trails with berms, jumps, rollers, but also take his bike to more natural terrain with slippy routes and rock gardens. So basically the all-round approach. In the Jam Squared SL, we use the Fazua Ride 60 drive unit with, as the name implies, 60 Newton meters of torque. At the Jam Squared SL, it's combined with a 430 watt-hour battery, which is nicely integrated into the down tube. Charging the battery is a matter of taking your 6mm Allen tool that is hidden in the through axle in the rear of the bike and opening the cover of the down tube. And then with one push of a button, you release the battery and then you get it charged. Comparing only the battery capacity from a Fazua to a full power system is not really making sense. The battery is way smaller, but also you have to take into consideration that the drive unit is way more efficient. So with the 430 watt-hour battery, you still can get decent rides and have fun for multiple hours. The real hidden benefit of the Jam Squared SL is its riding characteristic and handling on the trail. Being a Jam Squared, the geometry is not extreme, it's rather balanced. And this gives you a great ride on any type of terrain. Giving the suspension layout being fairly progressive and also reactive, you can easily pop up, exit a corner in a manual and have maximum fun on the trails. Speaking of the geometry, you can highly customize that to your needs. So we have angle cups in the headset, allowing you to go in a steeper or slacker position. And on top of that, you can also adjust the chainstay length. And that's a great feature if you want a more rowdy ride, where you are riding above the rear wheel, lifting your front wheel a lot. Or if you prefer a more planted feel, you go for the longer setting in the chainstay length, making it super easy to corner, for example. We actually challenged our engineers to make a super light frame and carbon packaging around our Jam Squared. And we also challenged them and said we need to increase the permissible total weight. And with the Jam Squared SL, that sits at 135 kilograms for Category 4. Category 4 means you can ride almost all type of trails, take some jumps and drops, ride berms and let gravity play, basically. And then with the bike being that light, in total, even heavy riders as me don't have to worry at all. I am most proud about the handling characteristics of the Jam Squared SL. Honestly speaking, it's not somewhere in the middle between a pure jam and a full power jam. It rides downhill just like my pure jam, and I love that. But why is it so similar? For me, it comes down firstly to the suspension we chose for the Jam Squared SL with 160mm forks and 150mm in the rear. And we tuned the suspension to be fairly reactive, to make the most out of the rider's input. So it's really easy for me when riding downhill to play with all the trail features, use every rock or every route to jump and pop off. If you really like the aesthetics of the Jam Squared SL, but you want to move from trail to trail even faster, or you want to climb harder terrain, then you should definitely check out our Jam Squared 8 series. And if you have any more questions, just leave a comment below.